We've already spoken at length about all of the cool stuff that's coming to Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, and how excited we are to play it thanks to how it's bringing meaningful updates to the combat, exploration, and traversal mechanics. But there are so many other little touches that have gone under the radar, and we think they are equally important to the experience, given how they could change things up from the game that we remember from back in the day. So we're here to tell you about all of them. Let's get started. Number 1. Reworked playas. Remember those little islands and beaches that you could stop by in the original game? Well, they're called playas in Spanish, and we remember them as red herrings in the original experience, being nothing more than ways to get off your ship and explore them, only to find out that all they had to offer was the view. Well, they're going to be a source of new rewards and unique encounters, giving you more reasons to stop by at every bit of land you see. It's a nice touch that makes each piece of land have more purpose here, and it's sure to add a bit of nuance to exploring the world with the jackdaw. Number 2. Brand new lines from Matt Ryan.
We're only dreaming up remedies for keeping NASA in tip-top shape.
Any good ones?
Aye. The best of them being we purchase ourselves a diving bell, and then go diving for medicines off the Florida coast.
It's a long shot, that one.
If you're like us, you've probably played Black Flag more than once and loved every second of it. However, the side effect of that is that you probably know each of Edward's lines before he even gets to say them, thanks to what a memorable character that he is. But Matt Ryan has since told a lot of us that he's recorded new lines for Edward this time around. He's the original voice actor for our favorite video game pirate, and his return is a fine addition from a production perspective, and a great way to add authenticity to this remake. Number 3. The shanties are not the only new music. We've talked a lot about how we're looking forward to breaking into a song with our crew as we patrol the seas looking for our next mark. But we're equally excited to hear the new track from Woodkid, a reimagining of Leave Her Johnny, Leave Her, that's bringing his signature style to the popular song. It's supposed to mark Edward's return, and is quite a good choice considering the pirate-turned-assassin's complicated personal life. Number 4. The main campaign is playable offline after a one-time connection. You're going to have to be online to download or install Resynced, but the entire campaign can be played offline if you so choose once the initial setup is out of the way. That's very welcome indeed for those of us who prefer to play offline, or people whose consoles or PCs might be placed where the internet is spotty, which could lead to frequent interruptions if things don't go according to plan. Well, that's not the case with this one, and you can sail, pillage, plunder, and of course, indulge Edward's kind-hearted noble side as much as you'd like. Number 5. Achievements are completionist friendly. We're pretty stoked to score that platinum on Resynced if we're honest, and the good news is that none of the achievements, or trophies if you're working with PlayStation's terminology, are missable here. Moreover, they're not tied to the game's difficulty, and of course are entirely obtainable offline. It's good news for all of you pirates who want to leave no corner of the Caribbean unexplored, and is excellent from a quality of life perspective as well. Number 6. Special goodies on the Collector's Edition. Although the Collector's Edition of Resynced is sold out at the time of writing, it's worth looking out for since it comes with a very accurate figurine of Edward, a steel book with exclusive artwork, a cloth map of the game's world, sheet music for its shanties in case you want to try them out on the instrument of your choice, a metal insignia for you to wear if the Assassin's Pride thing is your thing, and a leather logbook that's been designed to resemble the one Edward uses to keep track of his travels. That's honestly quite a bit of loot for a pirate, and we'd love to have that brooch to wear while we're out and about to show any Templars out there that we're not to be trifled with. Number 7. Movement has more momentum-preserving details. A new parkour system is great and all, to be sure, but it wouldn't have been as cool if it wasn't backed up by animations and speed boosts that allow you to sustain your forward momentum when chasing down a target or one of those runaway song sheets for new shanties. Edward recovers faster from a drop, for starters, while he also gets a small burst of speed when he mantles after a wall run. Landing rolls are also a part of the deal here, allowing you to smoothly transition from a jump into a quick jaunt. These are all changes that could help the new traversal mechanics land well, and also make the moment-to-moment gameplay feel more fluid as a result. Number 8. Disable advanced parkour. Change is always a good thing, unless it's in a video game whose controls you've committed to muscle memory. If the new parkour system keeps throwing you off, you're probably going to be happy to know that you can actually disable it altogether, keeping the original game's animations and movement to let you enjoy a more familiar experience. Now, that's not really a downgrade either, as that one was quite adept at making Edward feel more agile than anyone else in the Caribbean, and in line with what we knew the Assassins were capable of back when Black Flag first hit the shelves. Number 9. Climbable flora in jungles. Now, we already know that cities get zip lines to help making getting around them even easier, and we've previously commented on what a welcome addition that is. But a lot of Edward's time on land is spent in dense jungles as he hunts down either treasures or Templars when he isn't deftly piloting the Jackdaw across the open seas. Well, there's going to be flora that helps make those forays into the wilderness a whole heck a lot smoother, allowing you to keep the same momentum you've had in more urban settings, even when you're far away from civilization. Wow, I mean, they really thought of everything with this one, didn't they? Number 10. Observe does not replace Eagle Vision. If you were worried that the new Observe mechanic is going to either replace Edward's Eagle Vision or make it redundant, we're happy to tell you that that isn't the case. You're still going to be able to sense your enemy's presence when you're hidden away in a haystack or around a corner, tagging them through walls. The Observe mechanic is here to assist you with identifying important points of interest or people, and is designed to function alongside Eagle Vision to ensure that nothing slips past one of the Brotherhood's most prolific and cunning assassins. Number 11. Edward's classic tools still have specific uses. We really liked Edward's versatility when he was trying to infiltrate enemy strongholds, and nothing's changed on that front. He's still got his smoke bombs, which you can drop to get some free assassinations when the numbers aren't really on your side, or to make a quick getaway when you think that thinning the herd from stealth is actually a better strategy. Additionally, Sleep and Berserk darts are also a part of your toolkit here, letting you manipulate enemy patrols or take out a lone guard who's between you and your objective. We've been fans of the blowpipe for years now, and we're glad to see them returning in all their glory in the remake. Oh, and Edward can toggle his hood on and off depending on the situation, a detail that we really liked in Valhalla, and one that's very welcome indeed in Resynced. Number 12. An expensive option for a quick escape. Aside from smoke bombs obscuring your escape, another way to gain some distance from pursuing foes is to throw money on the ground. However, you might want to use that only as a last resort since you drop 10 reals every time you do so, which might seem like a small amount but quickly adds up if that's your preferred method of causing mayhem to hide your escape route. It also comes with a bit of a cooldown, so it isn't the safest way to make your enemies lose sight of you in a crowd, but it's certainly handy to have in a pinch. Number 13. Walls, grounded enemies, and weapon-specific heavy attacks matter more. Walls can become deadly killing surfaces if you manage to get one of your foes pinned down, giving you an opportunity for a brutal finisher. The same applies to enemies who you manage to knock off their feet with the new sweep kick, or ones who happen to be near an explosion that you cause. Aside from that, heavy attacks come with different animations and hitboxes based on your weapon of choice. Rapiers, for instance, come with piercing stabs, while cutlasses come with a sweeping slash capable of hitting multiple enemies, and pistol swords fire off 2 shots that you can use to target 2 different enemies with. Speaking of shots, Edward's pistols can be deadly once you're progressed enough, allowing you to show off your gun kata skills with style and deadly precision. Number 14. Soldiers coordinate attacks. The enemy AI in the original Black Flag might have been a tad dull in comparison to what's on offer here in Resynced. The remake could have you fighting to fend off multiple enemies as they now actually attack together instead of hanging back to watch you skewer their fellow comrades. Look out for moments like these, as you're going to have to parry consecutive attacks before launching a counterattack that lets you regain the advantage in a fight. Number 15. The PC version uses Denuvo. On PC, Resynced uses Denuvo anti-tamper and requires an official account. The Steam version also lists a 5 machine per day activation limit, though the main campaign can still be played offline after the initial setup, and you're probably not going to even remember that it's actually running in the background. And there you have it, lads. There's a lot to like about Resynced outside of all the flagship features that are being pushed as highlights of the new experience that the developer is offering us this time around. We are excited to steer the Jackdaw into all kinds of trouble, and even more so when we think about how many of you fellow pirate assassins are embarking on the journey with us. So, what are your thoughts on this? Go ahead and share them in the comments below. And if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and enable all notifications by clicking the bell icon to get new video updates. We upload every day and would really appreciate your support. Thanks for watching.